How to choose between DP to DP cable and HDMI to HDMI cable? Would I plan for buying video output cable? Upgrading your game setup? Pick a cable for your new monitor which has both DP and HDMI port. Get rid of the flickering issues. Extend your third monitor using a single connection. Or you needed a cheaper but also nice-ish DP cable for a standing desk? The video is talk about how to choose your DP cable and HDMI to HDMI cable. Let's start by understanding physical connectors. The major difference between DisplayPort, DP, and HDMI cables is in their physical connector design and the type of devices they're meant to connect. DisplayPort has a smaller and more compact connector with 20 pins, while HDMI has a larger connector with 19 pins. DisplayPort has a rectangular shape with a trapezoidal slot at the top of the connector with an asymmetrical shape, while HDMI has a more rounded rectangular shape with several curved sides. That's symmetrical. About the capabilities and purposes. DisplayPort is designed for use in computer and professional applications, while HDMI is widely used for consumer electronics and is suitable for a range of devices including TVs, Blu-ray players, and gaming consoles. DisplayPort cables are typically capable of supporting higher resolutions and refresh rates, while HDMI cables provide additional audio and video features such as multi-channel audio and 3D video. Next, check out your monitor, which you meant to connect. Take ASUS TOF Gaming VG249Q monitors, for example. This monitor is popular for its fast refresh rate of 144 Hz, 1 millisecond response time, and full HD resolution, including DisplayPort 1.2 multiplied by 1, HDMI V1.4 multiplied by 1. Since the HDMI and DP both work at 144 Hz, 1080p on this monitor, you can choose both DP and HDMI cable. However, if you have an NVIDIA GPU, you'll need to use DP in order to use Adaptive Sync. Plus, you must make sure you are using the DP 1.2 cable or above version and HDMI 1.4 cable or above version. Special features of DisplayPort. However, if you would like to use multi-stream transport, which also known as MST, is a feature of DisplayPort DP cables that allows multiple displays to be connected to a single DP output and display different content on each screen, effectively acting as multiple independent displays. MST provides an efficient way to expand the desktop area for more productivity or to create a multi-monitor setup for gaming or video editing. This feature is particularly useful for users who require multiple displays and want to connect them to a single output without having to use multiple cables. Resolve the flickering issue. If you are experiencing flickering issues when using an HDMI cable and want to switch to a DisplayPort DP cable, it's important to consider the technical specifications of your monitor. Before choosing a DP cable, you have to check the input specifications of your monitor to determine what type of DP input it has. Some monitors have DP 1.1 inputs, while others have DP 1.2 or later inputs. Make sure the cable you choose is compatible with the DP input on your monitor. Which one has lower latency for gaming? Latency refers to the amount of time it takes for a signal to travel from your device to your display and back. DisplayPort 1.2 and later versions include a feature called forward error correction, which helps to reduce latency by detecting and correcting errors in the signal transmission. Optimizes packet loss. Additionally, DisplayPort has a faster refresh rate, which helps to reduce input lag, a type of latency that can be experienced in games. On the other hand, HDMI is primarily designed for audio and video transmission and doesn't have some of the latency-reducing features that DisplayPort has. However, the latency difference between DisplayPort and HDMI is generally minimal. Why should I consider when buying DisplayPort 1.2 cable? Actually, one of the most important things to consider when buying a DisplayPort 1.2 cable is compatibility. Make sure that the cable you choose is compatible with your monitor and graphics card. Keep your eye on the resolution and refresh rate. See if it is suitable for your output device and input device at the same time. Besides the compatibility, you should pay attention to quality and durability. A high-quality DP 1.2 cable will provide reliable, stable video and audio and will last for many years. Additional features. Some DisplayPort 1.2 cables come with additional features such as support for MST or support for audio. Consider specific needs and choose a cable that provides the features you need. Can I use a DisplayPort cable with an HDMI monitor? Yes. For monitors with both ports, simply connect your computer to the monitor using a DisplayPort cable and let the monitor detect the incoming signal. Just make sure that you are compatible with the same refresh rate and resolution. For HDMI-only monitors, you'll need a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter to convert the DisplayPort signal into an HDMI signal. But not all adapters are the same. To ensure compatibility and get the best performance, look for a DisplayPort to HDMI adapter specifically designed for your setup. Keep in mind that the cable's capabilities will be limited by the monitor's specifications. Ready for an upgrade? Switch from an HDMI 2.0 cable to a DisplayPort 1.2 cable for better capabilities. With higher bandwidth, DisplayPort 1.2 supports higher resolutions and refresh rates compared to HDMI 2.0. Plus, it has the added bonus of supporting multi-stream transport, MST, for splitting a single DP port into multiple displays. In conclusion, using a DisplayPort cable with your monitor setup is simple and hassle-free. Just make sure to consider the compatibility and choose the right adapter for the best performance. If you have any questions about it, please leave a comment below the video or email the unit team for professional guidance.